and Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests. Standing in front of you is a reformed prisoner of the chain gang crew. Don't worry, I'm not dangerous. I am reformed. I've learned my lesson. I have paid for my crime in a manner that seems like it just came out of the movie Cool Hand Luke. Any of you seen that? Paul Newman, a convicted felon who has to work the roads of the Georgia asphalt, paving the roads along with fellow prisoners. Now, I may not get an Academy Award for that performance, but it was that hard. It was hard work. And can you believe that it all started from a good deed and 1 quarter? You don't believe me? That's okay, the judge didn't either. But this is exactly how it happened. An elderly friend of mine asked me, could you give me a ride home to San Francisco? Because it will take me over 2 hours on the bus. I'm a good Samaritan. I said, sure. I drove her there. And she says, could you make sure you see me into the lobby because there might be somebody lurking in the lobby? I said, no problem. I'm a good Samaritan. I found a parking space just in front of her building. And you know, I know how ambitious those meter maids are. So I'm going to make sure I feed that meter. I put in my quarter. Oh my gosh, do you know what a quarter buys these days on the meter?
15 minutes.
6 minutes. 6 minutes on that meter. But you know, from where my car is to the front of the door, 50 feet. So I take her to the door. I make sure she goes in. I come to my car. 6 minutes? Not even. Not even. Did that? Well, you all probably could guess what happened next, don't you? 8 minutes. 8 minutes later, I go back to my car, and what do I see on there? A ticket. I look at the ticket, $72, my friend. $72 for a 2-minute transgression on the meter? This is not acceptable. The judge is going to hear about this. And I wrote for a court hearing. 2 months later, I was given a court hearing. So I'm sitting amongst all the petitioners, and I'm listening. Some of them were asking for community service in lieu of paying the fine. Community service? The person next to me says, I did that before. Stack books for 3 months consecutive at the library. Stack books? I can do that. I know my Dewey Decimal System. So when it came to my turn in front of the judge, I said, Your Honor, guilty as charged. And may I ask for community service? Because I don't have the $72. The judge banged his gavel and said, granted, go to window 6. It was that easy. Oh my gosh, I was almost excited. I skipped over to window 6. La, 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 la. I gave her my papers. She put in the computer. She output a piece of paper. And she says, how would you like to pay off your $239? What? $239? I said, what happened to the 72? She says, took out the bill. She says, 2 months of late payment penalty compounded, $40 application fee for community service, and $50 registration fee to work for the Department of Public Works. I said, whoa, wait a minute. I said, what happened to the library? I have a choice now, you know. She says, lady, you don't have a choice. You are an offender. The only choice you have is how you want to work off, which days you want to work off your 32 hours. My 32 hours! Ladies and gentlemen, thus began my chain gang sentence. Every Sunday, I, crack of dawn, standing in line with the most miserable bunch of fellow offenders, dressed in our bright orange uniform, broom in one hand, garbage bag in the other one, to be dropped off one side of the city, in the crack of dawn, to be picked up before sunset at the other end. Well, I figure I'm going to be with these guys for the long haul. I might as well get to know my crew buddy. I said to the lady sitting next to me, so I said, how many hours do you have to pay off to do? And she says, 500. 500? What the heck did she do to rack up 500 hours? Rob a bank? Kill somebody? At the first opportunity, I changed seats on the bus. I said to that lady, you know what she's got to do? She's got to work up 500 hours. And she says, dang, she's lucky. I got 800 more hours to go. 800 hours. Today, my confession is, I did my time. I paid my dues, and I learned my lesson. What did I learn? Crime does not pay. You pay. And that, my dear friends, is my 25 cents of advice to you. Madam Toastmaster.